Man, oh man. Today, boys, I'm bringing you confirmation basically that the UFC, right, has been holding information from us. And we also have confirmation that Jon Jones, this is like a 90% chance that he will not be fighting Tom Aspinall. I'll put it as high as 99%, okay? I'm gonna first start by showing you a few clips of Tom Aspinall from a podcast he did recently, and then I'm gonna show you some tweets that came out literally hours before I started the record button on my OBS. So I'm gonna start with that, and then I'm gonna play a few clips to understand what Jon Jones said on those tweets. But let's start with the podcast first.
Jon Jones doesn't want to take the risk at the moment, so I actually have a meeting tonight about it. So we're going to find out what happens tonight, believe it or not.
He said this 7 days ago, boys, okay? I know he said that a few times, but I think this was actually the last one. I really believe this was the last hope for this fight to be negotiated. I'm going to let him finish because he does have to say a little bit more about, why he thinks the fight has not been, completed, I guess.
What do you think you can do to make that fight happen?
Me personally, I can't do anything. I think it's just down to money. I think on his side. So I will fight whenever, wherever he wants.
And there you have it, guys. It's about money, right? Because if the fans that are mad about Jon Jones not fighting Tom Aspinall, we can't really say that he's scared because obviously he's not scared, right? So it's down for money, but it's also the risk, right? He doesn't want to take the risk on losing against Tom Aspinall in his last fight. Basically, I don't know if Jon Jones has even one more. He should retire. Look, realistically, he should retire, but he is the champion of the heavyweight division. So Tom Aspinall is the next in line, right? He wanted Miocic. They gave him an old ass Miocic. He wanted Alex Pereira. Alex Pereira lost. And I mean, he doesn't really have anywhere else to go but Tom Aspinall. But again, I'm gonna talk about the tweets that he said because that's basically, we have to reroute to what he said on the tweets because it's a little confusing. But again, I don't think Tom Aspinall, sorry, not Tom Aspinall, I don't think Jon Jones is scared at all. Obviously, he's the greatest fighter of all time, in my opinion, even though if he does steroids, I'm pretty sure he has like the record of the most steroid use of all time. But look, he's the number one of all time. I get it. He should be getting the fights that he wants, but he doesn't have any other fight than this fight. He can't even fight Alex Pereira anymore because he'll be fighting without a title. And also, I'm gonna also talk about the title picture again because Jon Jones does bring it up again on another clip that I'm gonna show you. So I'm just gonna move on to look at this tweet. That was today at 3 a.m. I'm recording at 5 a.m. right now. This guy said, "Enjoying your last days as champ before being stripped. I see, John, eh?" And he said, "Stripped? Lul, do I come across you as the type of person who cares about things like that?" Man, oh man. Keep in mind that there's another tweet saying it's the afternoon, so it's not that late. He's probably not even drunk, but who knows? He might be. But brother, this is really, really bad, okay? And this is actually not even the worst of the tweet that he has tweeted in the last few hours. I'm going to show you another tweet, but before I do that, I'm going to show you a video that you've probably seen before, obviously, if you've been following the Jon Jones saga. And there's a reason why I'm playing these short clips, okay? Just listen to this.
Do you still want to see the winner of this fight Tom Aspinall to unify the heavyweight title?
And remember, this was in the press conference on the Jon Jones versus Miocic fight. And I want you to just pay close attention to Dana White's words, okay? Pay close attention.
Was that for me?
Yeah.
What's the question?
Do you want to see the winner fight Tom?
The winner should absolutely fight Tom.
The winner should absolutely fight Tom. Look, the way he's saying it, right? And obviously at the time, we all knew Jon Jones will literally run through Miocic. We all knew that, okay? It was obviously unanimous. And Dana White obviously knew that too. He was basically, I'm not even joking. Do you guys remember that time where Dana White literally went on a spree on just deriding Jon Jones?
Jon Jones is the best ever. Ever. And when I say ever, I mean in any combat sport. He's the best ever. You throw Jon Jones in a room with anybody, Jon Jones walks out of the room. Jon Jones has like German Shepherd dogs that he fucking do all the attack shit. He shoots guns. Jon Jones has a very fucking dark side to him, right? And no matter what you think of Jon Jones, he's the fucking best ever, and he's the pound for pound best fighter in the world. He's the pound for pound best fighter in the world.
I'm not even kidding. I think he did it to get this fight done. He's not doing it anymore. He already changed his top pound for Bonnie. Now he's saying Islam Makhachev and all these other names. He's not saying Jon Jones anymore. The negotiate, like, I'm not even kidding. This was a tactic from Dana White, just glazing Jon Jones until he got the fight done. And I'm gonna play another clip. This is actually after the fight of Miocic, where he obviously knocked him out with a spinning kick.
I'm not really worried about the Tom fight. I'm really worried about the Pereira fight.
And he wants to fight Pereira, right? Obviously, Pereira was the champion at the time. I'm just gonna let him finish though.
If the UFC wants to have me back.
If the UFC wants to have me back, he wants the Pereira fight. This is how bad he wants it. Now, I'm not even gonna let the clip finish, because look at this. Look at this. Yes, otherwise you have vacated the belt a long time ago because you don't plan to fight Tom. You're barking up the wrong tree. I told the UFC my plans a long time ago. And he told us too, probably. I don't know if he told us the plan a long time ago, because the plan was to fight Alex Pereira. He said that out loud. He wanted to fight Pereira. And obviously us, we didn't want him to fight Pereira because Pereira was a very easy fight for him, right? And like I said, he can't fight Pereira anymore. So what is he still doing? That's what I'm confused about. What are his plans? Because I don't get it. I really don't get it. There's no other way for this to... There's literally no other option than him to fight Tom Aspinall. He can't fight Alex Pereira. But look at this. I want you to... I'm actually going to finish this clip. Watch this.
Then I think that's the fight they'll make. I'll retire the heavyweight belt if I have to.
I'll retire the heavyweight if I have to. But just listen to the rest.
It's like, dude, give the guy what he wants at the end of the day. I don't want to fight dangerous up-and-comers anymore. I want to fight dangerous, established champions. So Tom can have the heavyweight championship. I don't really care about it. My body doesn't lie in belts anymore.
That's very interesting, because he doesn't really care about the belts anymore. He really doesn't. Bro, I swear to God, if Jon Jones still wants the Pereira fight, because he doesn't care about the belt, so maybe that's what he wants. Maybe he still wants Pereira, even though he's not the champion anymore. Because, brother, having Alex Pereira in your resume is still not bad, even though he's not the champion right now. It really isn't that bad, but I really don't believe that. I really don't believe he doesn't want, or he does want Alex Pereira still. The thing is, I actually don't know what he wants. It could either be two things. Actually, it could be one thing. What Tom Aspinall said on the podcast. He wants more money. And I don't think the UFC is willing to do that. I really don't think the UFC is willing to do that. Why? I don't know. You should ask the UFC. They're just greedy as hell. We know this. But let's not blame it in the UFC. Let's blame it on Jon Jones. Because obviously they're giving him a good amount of money. But it's just not what he wants. He wants an exaggerated amount of money, which they're not going to give him. And yeah, man, these tweets just basically confirm to me that this fight is not going to happen. I don't think this is a type of marketing at all. This is just Jon Jones. Matter of fact, look at this. I'm going to go to his tweet right now. Look at this. He's been tweeting nonstop. Look at all these tweets. I'm going to let you guys read it if you guys want to pause it. Look at this. He's like, I love it here. I cruise around on a motorcycle all day eating full meal. Like, brother, what is this? 3:10 in the afternoon. Bro, it's crazy. I can walk more than 2 feet in Thailand. Talking about like UK fan base exploded and all this stuff, brother. This does not look like a guy that wants to fight, especially against Tom Aspinall. This is not this is not some marketing scheme that this is not even marketing, brother. This is not even good marketing if he is marketing. But anyways, I'm just gonna end it off by saying that Tom Aspinall freaking holds the interim champion. But what is that record he has? He's the longest interim champion of all time. He was, but look at this freaking date. 2023, he got the interim belt. And it's 2020. We're halfway through 2025. And Tom Aspinall is still not the heavyweight champion. Jon Jones is diabolical for ruining part of Tom Aspinall's legacy, because he should have been the champion already, brother. This should have been happening already. Stipe Miocic shouldn't have stepped in there with Jon Jones. It should have been Tom Aspinall, and everyone knows that. At the end of the day, look, brother, I thought this fight was going to happen a few months ago, but I really don't think it's going to. Jon Jones is just, he'll do anything to not fight Tom Aspinall, and it's weird because he's not even scared of him. He's not even scared of him. He just doesn't want to take the risk. And yeah, the fans are just going to have to live with that. We're not getting, but the crazy part is we're not even getting Ilya versus Islam. We're not getting Tom Aspinall versus Jon Jones. Like every super fight that we thought of that it was going to happen this year is not happening, unfortunately. But yeah, that's basically it. I'm bringing you tweets, I guess, that basically a little bit confirm that, you know, the UFC has been holding information from us because they obviously know what Jon Jones wants and what his plans were. It says it right here. Whereas, let me just put it up on the screen right here. And he even said it long time ago, and I have no clue why they haven't. It's like, bro, just strip him. Just strip the damn guy, man. Really, just strip him. But you have to give props to Dana White, because this tells me that Dana White has been doing the impossible, doing anything to get Jon Jones to sign the contract, and just it's just not possible, man. Jon Jones has made up his mind, and he's not fighting Tom Aspinall. We know this, but we just need to confirm so we don't have to think about this anymore, man. But look, I'm gonna be ending it there. Tom Aspinall is the current undisputed heavyweight champion in all of our minds, and it's gonna stay that way, brother. I don't care if Tom Aspinall goes to like on a Tony Ferguson run. I'm gonna end my days saying that Jon Jones is a duck. Okay, I'm gonna stand my base. I'm gonna stand my base.
Stand your base. Stand your base. The space is your space. Yeah. Go ahead. Carry on.